teen's deadly plot, murder, extremism, and a failed assassination attempt on Trump. Imagine a scenario where a teenager, fueled by extremist ideologies, murders his parents to fund a plot to assassinate a former president. This isn't fiction. It's the chilling reality of the Nikita Casap case. This case exposes the dark underbelly of online radicalization and the potential for devastating real-world consequences. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Nikita Casap, a 17-year-old from Wisconsin, stands accused of the brutal murders of his mother, Tatiana Casap, and stepfather, Donald Mayer. The charges against him are severe: first-degree intentional homicide, hiding a corpse, and theft. These charges paint a picture of premeditation and a disturbing lack of remorse. The bodies of Tatiana and Donald were discovered on February 28th in their Waukesha home. However, authorities believe the couple was killed more than 2 weeks prior to the discovery. This timeline suggests a calculated effort to conceal the crime and buy time to execute his larger plan. Casap's attempt to flee was short-lived. He was apprehended in Kansas during a routine traffic stop, a seemingly insignificant event that unraveled a much larger conspiracy. The evidence found in the stolen vehicle was damning, painting a clear picture of his intentions. Inside the vehicle, law enforcement discovered a gun, ammunition, and a significant sum of cash, $14,000. This money, presumably stolen from his deceased parents, was intended to finance his assassination plot. But the most disturbing evidence was found on Casap's phone. A search of Casap's phone revealed a trove of disturbing information. This included links to the Order of Nine Angels, a known neo-Nazi extremist group. The phone also contained text messages in Russian, hinting at potential international connections. Perhaps the most alarming discovery was a 3-page document outlining Casap's plans for assassination, bomb-making, and terrorist attacks. This document served as a chilling manifesto, revealing the depth of his radicalization and the extent of his violent intentions. The document detailed Casap's intention to kill former President Donald Trump to incite chaos. He believed that assassinating Trump would destabilize the nation and pave the way for his extremist ideologies to take hold. This reveals a warped sense of purpose and a dangerous disregard for human life. The document also contained accusations against Jewish people, blaming them for promoting white genocide. This hateful rhetoric is a common trope among white supremacist groups and highlights the dangerous influence of extremist propaganda. Images of Adolf Hitler accompanied by hateful text further underscored Casap's embrace of Nazi ideology. Casap was not acting in isolation. He was in contact with others about his plan, suggesting a network of like-minded individuals who may have encouraged or supported his actions. The extent of this network remains under investigation. He had even purchased a drone and explosives, intending to use them as a weapon of mass destruction. This demonstrates a clear intent to inflict mass casualties and cause widespread terror. The potential consequences of his actions are almost unimaginable. Casap remains in custody on a $1 million bond, a reflection of the severity of the charges and the potential danger he poses to the community. A preliminary hearing was held in April, where the prosecution presented evidence to establish probable cause. As of now, Casap has not yet entered a plea. His arraignment is scheduled for May, where he will formally enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. The legal proceedings are expected to be complex and lengthy, given the nature of the charges and the evidence involved. This case serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of extremist ideologies and the lengths to which individuals will go to carry out violent plans. The Internet has become a breeding ground for radicalization, allowing individuals to connect with like-minded extremists and consume hateful propaganda. The affidavit also mentions a separate case in Pennsylvania, highlighting the broader context of threats against political figures. This underscores the need for vigilance and proactive measures to counter extremist ideologies and prevent future acts of violence. The Waukesha County Sheriff emphasized their dedication to community safety and justice in the wake of this disturbing case. Their commitment to thoroughly investigating the matter and bringing Casap to justice is paramount. The affidavit suggests probable cause for charges including presidential assassination attempt, conspiracy, and use of weapons of mass destruction. Casap had confided in a classmate about his plan to kill his parents, a chilling revelation that underscores the premeditation involved. He also told a classmate that he was in contact with someone in Russia about killing Trump and overthrowing the U.S. government. This raises serious questions about potential foreign influence and the extent of his connections. The document stated that killing Trump would bring chaos to the nation, a goal that aligns with the objectives of many extremist groups. It also stated that Jewish-occupied governments must fall, reflecting the anti-Semitic views that fueled his hatred. The document further stated that the white race cannot survive unless America collapses, revealing the core beliefs of his white supremacist ideology. The affidavit concludes that Casap appears to have written a manifesto calling for the assassination of the President of the United States. This statement underscores the gravity of the situation and the potential threat he posed to national security. The affidavit mentions a separate case in Pennsylvania involving Sean Monper from Butler, Pennsylvania, who was charged with threatening Trump and ICE agents on YouTube. This case highlights a disturbing pattern of threats against political figures and law enforcement officials. Adding another layer of complexity, Butler is the same city where Thomas Matthew Crooks shot at Trump in July 2024. In that incident, Crooks killed one attendee and injured two before being fatally shot by Secret Service. This connection raises questions about the potential for copycat behavior and the need for increased security measures. The Casap case, along with the Pennsylvania case, underscores the ongoing threats against former President Trump and other public officials. It also highlights the need for a comprehensive approach to addressing extremist ideologies and preventing future acts of violence. This case is a stark reminder of the dangers of online radicalization and the potential for devastating real-world consequences. It underscores the need for vigilance, proactive measures to counter extremist ideologies, and a commitment to justice for the victims of violence. If you found this analysis insightful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coverage of true crime and legal cases. Share this video with your network to raise awareness about the dangers of extremism. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on this case and what steps you think should be taken to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Finally, consider supporting organizations that combat hate speech and promote tolerance. Your engagement can make a difference.